Can we be frank just for a minute? Because this is important. We need to address an embarrassing social problem. Has this ever happened to you? An amazing 19% of us admit to having at one time or another dropped our mobile phone down the loo. Actually, it's worse than that, because only 40% of us overall admit to taking our phone in with us in the first place. So if 19% drop it down, that's half of everybody who takes their phone into the loo drops it down there. And I'm afraid to say it seems to be predominantly women. Must be the whole, sitting down thing, whatever. Anyway, ultimately, it leads, well, to this. Yeah, telecommunications and toilets. Not something with which you'd imagine the genius of nature could really help. But it can.
And the answer can be found deep in the heart of the South American rainforest. This morpho butterfly is a master of repelling water, and with good cause. If just one of those heavy raindrops was to settle on its wing, it would become so unbalanced it would fall out of the sky. And if just a fraction of a drop was absorbed, it could damage the wing permanently. Lucky then that the water just beads up and runs off, allowing the butterfly to find safety and shelter. Despite the shiny appearance of the wing, this is not some sort of rubberized coating. It's something far cleverer than that. But to find out what, we need to look closer. 1,000 times closer. Because although the wing looks totally smooth, it's actually covered in millions of tiny waffle-shaped ridges.
This model represents that distinctive pattern, and this balloon represents a water droplet. If it lands on the wing, only the tiniest part of it would ever come into contact with the actual surface because it balances on these ridges.
In fact, less than 1% of any raindrop ever even touches the butterfly's wing. They call this property hydrophobia, literally water-hating. And it's a property so impressive and so potentially useful that it's no surprise we've tried to copy it. This laboratory in Oxfordshire thinks it succeeded. They've worked out a way to spray an artificial hydrophobic coating onto, well, just about everything. And if you don't believe me, just watch.
We've put together a machine to explore this hydrophobic quality, and all it needs to get it started is a couple of drops of water.
We've created this machine out of things we thought might benefit from being hydrophobic. A newspaper that never gets soggy. An egg carton that never gets sticky. A teapot that never dribbles. Kitchen utensils, spatulas, spoons, and mixing bowls that never get dirty. Gloves that stay dry, whether you're gardening or snowballing. And summer blockbusters that you can read by the pool. And finally, the pièce de résistance. Hydrophobic clothes. So I've had this made. It's a suit, but it's been hydrophobically coated, which means technically I should be able to spill anything on it. Coffee, red wine, mustard, English, tomato juice, mango juice, soy sauce. You see, it all just flies off. It's brilliant. Right, hope there's nothing else. Because the thing we really want to repel water is our phone. Back to the lab. We've put a standard model into an airtight chamber where it's subjected to a vacuum. Next, it's exposed to plasma rays to prepare every surface for the hydrophobic coating. And I do mean every surface, both outside and in. Moving parts, electrical contacts, circuit boards, processors all get covered by a thin layer of textured plastic, 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. Which is all very impressive. But does it work?
Let's start again, shall we? This is my old phone, and it's ruined. I dropped it in the loo. You saw me do it. This is my new phone. It's exactly the same, but it's been treated with a special hydrophobic coating. Not a waterproof cover, remember. Water will still get in. It's just it should then run off every component inside. Should. That's the theory. So let's do it again. And I really hope this does work, because this is getting expensive. Hello? Yeah, can you get me some antibacterial wipes? Yeah. No, a lot.
Just imagine if any electrical device could be waterproof. No more water-damaged phones. No more flood-damaged televisions. And no more coffee-damaged keyboards. And all thanks to the South American rainforest and one small butterfly.